Well, as promised, we have the management of Wonderla Holidays joining us on the show. Arun Chittilappilly, the MD, joins us to talk to us about the prospect going forward. Arun, hi, thanks so much for making time and speaking with us. Well, of course, off late we have seen good earnings come by. The summer season, of course, is always the best season for you. But going forward, given the monsoons will set in and there is this entire, worry around inflation and there's not that feel-good factor per se in middle class. Do you think all of that will have an impact per se when it comes to your growth going forward?
So thank you for having me on the show. And last quarter has been exceptionally good for us. We were not expecting huge growth in footfalls because we already had a very high base of footfall last year in the first quarter. So what we focused on was improving our ARPU, basically our average revenues, which included ticket revenues, which we were able to get better ticket yield. And also we had done a lot of initiatives to improve our F&B and retail offerings. So also we did events and stuff like that. So all put together, I think is what gave that exceptional numbers. Going forward, also I think our ARPUs are going to be stronger this year. Like I said, we are not expecting huge growth in footfall, but we do expect some kind of uptick in footfall this year as well. Having said that, I think it's going to be a good year, and also we have been very busy with improving and revamping our offering as we speak.
That's good to hear that you're looking at revamping it further as well. But the question that I wanted to ask you is in terms of growth, what kind of numbers you envisage? Could it be, let's say, 25% growth here, and the margins could also be better because you were talking about how the realizations and ticket yields have improved for you?
See, we can't give you forward-looking numbers, but unfortunately, we're not allowed to do that. But the point is that we are confident of improving on our performance last year. And, to what degree, how it's going to play out, it's hard for me to kind of put a number on it right now. But having said that, I think we are confident. The team is very confident. We are seeing good demand in the parks, even during, for example, rainy days, except on exceptionally rainy, heavy rain with warnings. Those kind of days, we do see dip in footfalls. And I don't think that we can do anything about that. But other than that, I think the demand has been strong. I think local outings and tourism is still on the rise, is what I feel. And so that obviously has an effect on our footfalls as well.
Sure, nobody can, go against the weather gods if you must. But then what about the plans that you have to expand your capacities, whether it was Odisha or Chennai or even Bangalore? I understand you had expansion plans there as well. Talk to me about what's the update on all of these three.
So Odisha Park is our next project, and we have already started construction in March. We are well on the way. We should be completing it in about 18 months from now. We are hoping to invest roughly about 150 crores there. The government has been extremely supportive, and so we are very confident of completing this project on time. The other project is Chennai, which had been put on hold for a long time, and last quarter we had received positive action from the Tamil Nadu government, and we are continuing. We are restarting that project, and already a lot of work has already happened, and we are about to start construction there as well. So these two are going to keep us very busy for the next 2 years, because we'll have 2 new parks coming up, and one will be open in 18 months and one in about 2 years. So.
Sure. I just wanted to come back to the point, Arun, that you were talking about, that ticketing yields have been good, the footfalls have been high, but what are those non-ticket spends looking like for people in terms of F&B and the other events that you were talking about? Are they looking at increasing and shelling out the money, or are they holding on to purse really tight when it comes to the other discretionary spends as well in your parks?
I've not felt that that people are holding back. Maybe because I'm in a business where people come to celebrate a special day in their lives, with their friends and family. That's when a trip to an amusement park happens. So I'm not really seeing a dip in terms of spending. In fact, I'm seeing the opposite. I'm seeing improvement in spending. That's the feeling that I get. But it's also tied to the efforts my team has made in terms of improving our F&B and yield and things like that. So, and also giving more value to our customers, giving them what they want to make their day out a little more special. So that's always been our endeavor, and so that's what is helping us, I feel.
I think at the start of the year, you had talked about an overall increase of 5% in the footfall, and the ARPUs were, around that 1600 mark. Could you talk to me about, do you, hold on to the guidance of 5% footfall growth, and the ARPUs by the end of the year, will it be 1650, 1700 thereabouts?
Yeah, I think ARPU growth you can definitely expect. Footfall growth, like I said, is 5% is what we've kept internally, purely because it's hard for us to predict how the footfalls are going to be. So we said, 5% sounds like a good number to hang on to. But more than that, we are excited that we are able to improve our ARPU and people spending inside our parks. That actually makes a lot of difference to our top line, and that's what we are seeing.
Very confident about growth. Of course, we have new projects lined up as well. All the best for that, Arun. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with ET Now.
Thank you so much.